now we're going to go back to Eunice because she stayed in the studio because she's going to tell us what her thought for the month is going to be. Never know what it's going to be, but it's always interesting. Well, take it away, Eunice.
Well, hello everyone. How quickly circumstances can change. One day I'm receiving my long service medal from NODA, having been actively involved with the West End Operatic and Dramatic Society for 70 years. The photos of the occasion show me happy and healthy. And then, less than a week later, I'm so ill I can't leave the house. And that was the start of a horrible 2 months. After 5 weeks I ended up in hospital for tests, and after a prolonged stay of 2 full weeks, I came home with more than I went in with. A pacemaker. But why am I telling you all of this? Well, really, because this can happen to any of us. One day things are fine, and the next something happens to change all that. Having plenty of thinking time, both at home and in hospital, I came to the conclusion that it's not what happens to us, but the way we handle the situation that counts. Aside from that, it's also our support network, and mine was wonderful. Our overstretched GP service made several home visits and finally descended me to hospital. Our amazing doctors, nurses and hospital staff looked after me in 2 of our local hospitals. My youngest daughter, who lives locally, spent several hours talking to health professionals, liaising with the pharmacy to sort out medications, feeding me with nutritious food, bringing her dog to my house so I could have pet therapy. And that was good, doing a million other things to help me too. I have kind neighbours who take an interest in how I am, and I help out where they can. My elder daughter has been making a 2-hour-plus journey to visit me more often, and friends and family have come and have stayed with me last weekend. I am blessed and fortunate to have such support. It did, however, make me think of those less fortunate than myself. Some days, even with my support, I have struggled emotionally and felt quite downhearted, which is unlike me. I wonder how older people have no one to manage. Well, we are told that we are an ageing population, and it will be increasingly difficult to fund state pensions as the number of senior citizens continues to increase. A report from Age UK in 2013 says equally lacking is a positive approach to age, backed up by a coherent and joined-up vision of a society in which older people are able to fully participate, avoiding the life-limiting disability and isolation. The key words here are, for me, is a positive approach. An experiment in Wales took young children to spend time with elderly users of a day centre in order to assess mutual benefits. The report says the pensioners benefited greatly from joint projects such as hat making, cake decorating, sharing photos and stories. A child psychologist said, "I saw an improvement in the children's language." So mutual benefits seem evident. In Singapore, childcare facilities and senior centres will be co-located in 10 new projects over the next decade. In the UK, a group called United for All Ages is calling for a similar approach. Whatever happens, the issues of an ageing population need to be addressed. I know that I am one of the lucky ones. I hope there will come a time when no older people feel lonely and isolated. What are your thoughts? Thanks for listening. Bye.